guys, welcome back to my second vlog. I'm gonna start with my trip to Atlanta and then we're gonna go from there, okay? Enjoy. Here is the lobby. Look how pretty that is. This is the bar, it's not open yet. And you can see out onto the patio. And that salted caramel ice cream sandwich was good. Downstairs, they had something called a salted caramel ice cream sandwich, and this is it. This is a huge cookie with ice cream in it. And before we had this, we had a Caesar salad and meatballs, and my husband had some chicken on skewers, so it was really nice. As you can see, it's gone, but I did not need that cookie. It was good, but I didn't need it. One thing that I think is really interesting about this hotel room is it has hardwood floors, no carpet, which is nice. You know, it's not like extra fancy, but here is the bathroom. I think the toilet is the coolest looking thing. It's square and very clean, like it's brand new. Sink is square. The shower is really nice. Yeah, this place is not bad. Look, they not only have snacks, you can buy wine in here. Look at that. You can buy wine. This thing. They have like a little office in here that you can come and do computer type things with. It's kind of cool. I am standing in Bloomingdale's trying to open up my credit card that I used to have because I was going to get this Marc Jacobs purse. But since I've retired, I'm probably not going to get the card opened up. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're back at the hotel and they approved me for opening back up my Bloomingdale's card. So let me show you what I got. I have never had a Marc Jacobs purse. So that's what I got, and it was 20% off of, I'm not even gonna tell you how much, but it was cheaper than it would have been had I just bought it regular. So it's just a suede purse, you know. It's a Marc Jacobs. I've always been wanting a Marc Jacobs purse, so that's what I got. Got a Marc Jacobs purse. That's it. So yeah. Now I gotta go pay off my credit card. Bye. We decided to go to Highland Tap for prime rib. Believe me when I tell you that this was the best meal that I've had in a long time. This is the breakfast buffet, but you could actually get food ready-made, like you could have them make you eggs and stuff like that. So that's what we ended up doing instead of doing just the buffet. Okay, you guys, I just got up and I'm drinking my coffee. I hope you enjoyed my whirlwind tour of Atlanta. It really wasn't much. We didn't do much. So what I wanted to do today was to show you guys the units that I got, the Outre units that I got, because I showed you the Sensational units. And I didn't get a chance to try any of them on. So I'm gonna do that. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you guys some Outre wigs that I got. I'll show them close up in a minute. Okay, these are the ones that I got. I got this one in 34. This is the Melted Hairline MH122. She's 18 inches. I got this one. She's also melted hairline. And I got her in a dark auburn, I think it's called. Yeah, MH129. Because I thought that she looked pretty in that auburn color. And then I got this one in a 34, which is MH132. So I'm going to try these on so you guys can see what they look like before I review them. Yeah, our trip to Atlanta was, it was kind of whirlwind. Me and my husband went down there, and he has some family down there, so we went and visited them, and we just kind of hung out and went shopping and stuff. I'm going to show you guys the video shortly, but it really wasn't much. I didn't really shoot much because I don't really like to do a whole lot of that when I'm with my husband. So anyway, I'm going to start with this one. I got my ring light on because I need to make sure you can see the color of these units. But I'm just going to try these on just so you can see what they look like. Yeah. This one, right off the bat, I can tell is not as curly as it looks on the picture. It's not what I was expecting. I can see it already. So I'm just gonna throw it on my head so you can see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, I was hoping that it would look more like this one, but it's looking more like that one, which I'm not happy about because I know that with this one, they had to pull the curls out. And with this one, I wanted the curls to stay in. So, I mean, of course, I don't look great because I don't have any makeup on, but yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this one, so I might send this one back. I'm not really feeling it like I thought it was gonna be. So let me put this back in here because it just doesn't look like I wanted it to look, but I don't know. Maybe I need to go and look at a mirror or something. But regardless, I am going to put it back in the box and move on to the next one. So, yeah, we went to Atlanta and visited some of his people. And the weather was actually nice because I think we were originally expecting it to be cold. And it was kind of cold, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. There we go. It's getting in here the way I want it to be in here. Because, yeah, I'm not, like, thinking this is, like, what I really want, so. This may go back. All right. Next one. Is this one. Why I got this, I don't know. I think I got it because I like the color. I'm not crazy about the length of it. This is the longest of the three. This one is 24 inches. And yeah, my limit is my limit, I guess, depending on the wig, I guess the style of the wig, my limit is maybe like 22. I've had longer units, of course, but I feel more comfortable on one that's not like really, really long. I've got this new mic on. I saw Kyra Sean had a mic on similar to this, and I got myself a mic to do this vlog, and I'm trying not to talk too loud. Okay, so there it is. Let me see what this one looks like on. Well, she's a left side part. You guys know how I feel about that. That's probably the reason why I got her. Ooh, I'm feeling like Rapunzel in this unit. Actually, she feels thin. I mean, yeah, she feels a little thin. I mean, there's like not a lot of hair back here. It's real thin. This one's real thin. I'm almost like 2 for 2 on the wrong side of the 2 for 2. So I'm not real crazy about this one either. She's thin. Let me put this back in here, because I'm not really sure I'm liking either one of these. Of course, like I said, once I get the hair on there and all that stuff, I mean, not the hair. Like I said, I'm still drinking my coffee. Once I get like my face on and get in front of the camera, the other camera, my regular camera, I might feel better about it. But right now, I'm not feeling this one either. So I'm gonna put this one back in here too. But, yeah, we went to a couple of restaurants that we used to go to when we were living down there, because we used to live down there. As you guys may remember, I was in Atlanta for a while. Well, no, you wouldn't remember that now that I think about it, because I didn't start doing my wig reviews until after I left Atlanta. I just thought about that. I didn't start doing my wig reviews till we moved to Texas. So, yeah, so you guys wouldn't know about Atlanta. Yeah, I lived there for 10 years. And, yeah, then I had to get another job. And so we moved. We moved to Ohio first. Then we moved to Texas, Austin area. And when we got to Texas is when I started doing my wig reviews. So yeah, you guys wouldn't know about that, because I didn't talk to you guys then. Not until I got to Texas and started my channel in 2018. This bag is not trying to cooperate with me today. Usually I'm pretty good at getting these things in here right. But, okay, there it goes, all right. So yeah, we lived in Atlanta for a while, so. All right, here's the last one. This is, yeah, I bought those last two from the same store. And then I bought this one from a separate store, so I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not. But, we'll see. So, you know, I know why they put these little things in here to, like, keep the curl, but I don't know. They're usually the ones that's got the netting all over them, and I don't like those. But anyway, okay, so here's this one. Yeah. Let's see what this one looks like and if I'm feeling this one. I'm gonna put this one on like WIGS does with the netting first. I don't always do that. But okay. Oh no, I'm not even sure about this one either. Oh. You know, first looks, I don't know, first looks don't usually look good anyway, so I'm not gonna complain about this one either. I think I'm just gonna have to put them all on with my face on and do a regular review and see how I feel about them then, because first looks don't always look great. Although, I don't know, that one unit that I shared with you guys from Sensation L, the first look was great, like from off the jump. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's those three. I'll show you guys the Sensation L ones the next time, because none of them, except for one, has come out yet. And I don't want to show you stuff that you can't go get. So I'm going to finish my coffee. Okay, I'm back here at my computer. My hair is a mess. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that video of the wigs. I'm going to review them when I get around to it. I got so much else going on. I am back at my desk where I'm going to go over the last pieces of this novel so that I can show my editor that I actually did make the changes she asked me to make. And yeah, I write my book in Word. I used to write my book in Word. I don't write my book in Word anymore. I write my book in a tool called Scrivener because it has sections in there for me to be able to put research notes and stuff like that. I can develop my characters in there, and I can move things around in there. So I like that. I can move the chapters around and stuff like that. And then when I'm done writing it in Scrivener, I write the first version in there. The second version I write in a tool called Vellum. Vellum is the tool that I will end up formatting the book in, and that means deciding what the heading looks like and the first 3 words look like, if I'm going to use a drop cap or any of those kinds of things. So that's what Vellum does. It formats the book and allows you to make it a EPUB for Amazon or paperback book. So I'm in Vellum now after I did the first version of the first book. And so what I'm doing now is I am going back into Claude, and I think I mentioned Claude to you guys before, and I'm having Claude create a document for my editor so that she can see what the changes were that I made, so that I don't have to like write it out myself. So Claude will do a chapter by chapter summary and show her all the changes I made, and then I'm going to send that to her and finalize this book, and which means I'm going to make sure all the spelling and grammar is correct, and then I'm going to get it ready for uploading to Amazon. So I'm hoping to have that process done by the end of March so I can put the book out, because if I can put the book out in March, then the second book I'll probably put out in August. I'm going to kind of stagger them like 3 or 4 months between books. So yeah, so the first one's called Lethal Lace Front, and hopefully it'll be out by the end of next month, depending on how fast the cover designer comes up with something that I'm looking for. Yeah, so there's that. Oh, and I got my nails done. Did I show you? I got my nails done. I never do my nails, but I got my nails done when we went to Atlanta. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and go over this document that he's created. So I'm going to pull it up. Here is the editor's summary. So what he'll do is he tells me what the word count is, when he created it, and then he'll start talking about the revisions that I did. And what he's going to do is he's just going to take it chapter by chapter and reiterate the problem that she found and come up with a solution to that problem. And that's what he does through the whole thing. He gives me the problem, he gives the solution, and the key drivers for the change. So this is what I'm going to be showing to my editor. Okay, you guys, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and finish working on this manuscript. I will see you guys in the next vlog. And in that one, I'm probably going to show you the Allure beauty boxes that I got, and specifically tell you the products that I've been using from those boxes. And by then, I may have my Style Week clothes. But I'll let you know. Thanks for watching.